From the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, this is... Well, we're about to have an actual public address announcer? Okay. Well, anyways, good. From the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, this is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Today, it's the Lawrence Academy Spartans with a record of 2-0, hosting Belmont Hill with a record of 0-2. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Alongside Max Hooven on camera. Teams trending in opposite directions. As I mentioned, Belmont Hill, not for lack of trying, they've had a couple of close games to begin the season, including a 6-5 loss in their season opener. But Lawrence Academy, well, they are off to a raucous start. Shutouts in their first two games. You saw the 4-0 blanking of Wyoming Seminary here last Friday on LSP, and last time out against Milton Academy, a 6-0 shutout down in Milton against the Mustangs. 10-0 to begin the season for the Lawrence Academy Spartans. Mr. Milberg, I hope you're watching because Brandon's got the start in net today. The senior out of Thornhill, Ontario. He will be opposed by Charles Lambert, the junior out of Concord, Mass. Belmont in the white jerseys with navy blue letters and numbers and navy blue and maroon trim. Lawrence Academy in the navy blue jerseys with the Spartan logo on the front with the red abdomen stripe and white numbers. The game is on. Belmont Hill plays it in the zone, and Milberg is there behind his net. Now this comes out of the zone. Lawrence Academy looking for a rush. It'll be swept back into the zone on the diagonal. This will not be icing. And it comes out to the point where it'll be Tom Skogwin. Played around the end boards, waiting for it at the left point is Tyler Rubin, the Princeton commit. Pass comes out to the neutral zone. Belmont Hill tags up. Entering the zone on the right side is Ryan Mcguire, Colgate commit and son of NBC analyst Pierre Mcguire. Both teams in the middle of the change. Behind his goal is Cole Tulecki. Up the left side trying to connect with Ryan Meager. Good forecheck by Belmont Hill, preventing LA from getting it out of the zone. Now they try to force a turnover in the far right corner, but it'll be taken over there by the Spartans. Played around the end boards to Connor. Matt Connor up the near side boards to Caffarelli, and it'll be played back into the LA zone. Belmont Hill will get some fresh legs out there. Diagonal pass, LA finally able to get it out of the zone, across the red line. On the left side, forcing his way in, now trying to pass it back to a D-man who's not there, except he is, but it's in the neutral zone. And Lawrence Academy has to tag up, force back into their own zone again. There is Kyle Fury. Now Riley Duran, the alternate captain, sweeps it around the end boards back to Fury. Fury up the far side boards, this flutters up high in the neutral zone and gathered by Belmont Hill. Chopped at by Duran at center ice, but they're able to enter the zone. This is tipped aside by Milberg. Now this comes off the sideboards, thrown off the sideboards deep into the zone by Meager. Around the end boards, trying to chase it down for Belmont Hill. It's Tom Skogwin. Comes out to the right point, played back in below the goal line, and now the referee blows the play dead, and I believe he ruled a hand pass with 15:58 to go in the first period. So the faceoff will come outside the Belmont Hill zone, rather, and it will be Mason Dino to take it for Belmont Hill. After a prolonged battle, it'll be LA winning it and playing it into the zone. Around the end boards, there is Gogwin. Gogwin plays it up the left side. It's intercepted at the point. The shot goes over the crossbar and off the rear glass. Rides off the stanchion. Meager goes down, gets back up relatively quickly, and on the diagonal, over to Dino. Dino gets it into the zone. Able to keep it in at the blue line is Rubin. Rubin's there at the red line, backs up. Drops it off for Grant Litchfield. It's a little too far out of his reach, though. Comes all the way back to Lambert. Rifle up the right side. Now maybe some space here for Kevin Mccollum, but he gets ridden into the boards. LA defense getting back quickly. Tapped out to the right point for the shot there. Kick save made by Milberg. Back the other way come the Spartans. Diagonal pass off the side boards. Will this be icing? Yes, it will. Unable to win the race to the dots was Roderick. He was neck and neck with Jack Bosco, and the faceoff will come all the way back to the LA zone with 3:06 gone by here in the first period. Faceoff in the left wing circle. And we're gonna have a ejection from the faceoff dot. Taking over is Blackwell. And the faceoff will be won by the Spartans. That's something the Spartans did very well against Wyoming Seminary in their 4-0 win last Friday. Control the faceoff dot. There's Litchfield, hammers it up the right side. Now the pass over to Bosco. Bosco tries to flip it up the left side. Now it's saucered out of the zone, whatever you want to call it. And this play is offside, so Belmont Hill to tag up, and now the play is ice. Another icing call on the Spartans. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Face-off in the right wing circle. It'll be Will Killerin to take it for Belmont Hill. And false start on the face-off by both men. And now this will be won by the Spartans again. Around the end boards to John Riggins. Riggins, his stretch pass a little too far. And another icing on the Spartans. I mean, there are no complaints about the icing calls, but this is not the crisp passing we expect from a team that shut out their first two opponents by a combined score of 10-0. Again, some tired legs there on the Spartan side. Killerin to take the face-off again for Belmont Hill, but again, the Spartans win the face-off. Now, can they get it out of the zone cleanly? Off the legs of the D-man, now a turnover, the shot, and Milberg makes the save. Thankfully, with this stoppage, LA is able to get fresh legs on the ice. Mcguire to take the face-off, and I apologize, it was Mcguire taking these face-offs, not Killerin this whole time. So Mcguire in the right wing circle. Wins the face-off, back to Killerin, kick save made by Milberg. Now the outlet pass, and this is icing again. Or no, the linesman is waving it off. The linesman is waving it off. He says it was tipped into the zone by an LA player, and I believe that was the right call. So they're gonna have the face-off at center ice. So LA gets a break there. Maybe not the break they wanted, but at least they don't have to back up the face-off to their own zone. Center ice face-off. It's Mcguire again. And LA able to win another face-off. Flipped into the zone, but quickly tapped out by Goguen. Comes all the way back to the LA zone. No icing here. Fury's got it. Fury over to Carfagna. Now on the right side. Flipping it in, backhand, they score! Oh, what a pretty goal! What a pretty goal! Dave Sacco on the the turnaround shot on the assist from Riley Duran. How do you like that for your icebreaker? It's 1-0 Spartans. The goal comes at 5:31. Max, did you see that? Max isn't even really a hockey fan. I had to educate him about the San Jose Sharks pregame entrance. He thought that was metal. That was metal too, wasn't it? Everything you know about hockey, you know from the Mighty Ducks, right? Yes, everything you know about hockey, you know from the Mighty Ducks, basically. You've never seen the Mighty Ducks? For shame. But yeah, that was pretty metal. Face-off in the offense is over the Spartans. It's won by Belmont Hill, the shot from the right point, whistles wide left. Oh man, that's gonna be, we gotta submit that one to Sports Center. Pass out to the left point. Goes off the skates of Litchfield, keeping the play alive for LA. They try to backhand it behind the goal, and this is kicked at the blue line to keep it in the zone by Carfagna. Great play there. Puck stays in the zone, trying to force his way in is Humphrey, but too much traffic there. And now they try to re-enter the zone. The stretch pass is too far out of the reach of Oliphant, but no icing, thankfully, for the Spartans. Interception at the blue line, but the play is offside, so LA has to tag up. Sacco just a little too anxious there. Otherwise, he would have had a clear lane to the goal and probably make a bid for number 2 in the early going. This is kicked towards goal, and this will be steered aside by Lambert. LA finally finding their rhythm after this trickles in on Lambert, and he covers up. LA finding their offensive rhythm here after struggling in the early go and committing a lot of icing violations. Forced back in their zone, but the advantage to that was they did win those face-offs, and they were able to prevent Belmont Hill from setting up their offense for too long. And now it is 1-0 Spartans on the pretty goal by Dave Sacco off the pretty assist from Riley Duran. Faceoff is won by Belmont Hill. They try to rifle it around the end boards. The shot is blocked as it was turned over at the edge of the right wing circle, and now it comes back to the LA zone. It looks like a penalty is coming up on Lawrence Academy. It is a cross check. Dave Sacco has a goal, and now he's got a cross-checking minor, and LA will be on the shorthand. And the penalty coming at 6:19 of the first period. Booyaka. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off in the left wing circle of the LA zone, almost said Belmont Hill zone. And the face-off will be won by Belmont Hill. 2 minutes for cross-checking on Dave Sacco. Kept in at the blue line, shot for the left wing circle, blocked, may have been blocked by his own man, and now it trickles out of the zone all the way back to the Belmont Hill end. Up the right side for Mcguire. Kicked back to Mcguire. You know, the trope in professional wrestling about using your educated feet. LA not shying away from the kick pass. Are using their feet to get the puck out of the zone or even towards goal in one instance. 45 seconds gone by on the penalty. Belmont Hill getting a change. Gogwin delaying. Now goes up the left side. He stays on the ice. Trying to play it into the middle for James Fisher. Traffic along the far side boards, rifled 200 feet all the way in on Lambert. 55 seconds left on the penalty. The cross-checking minor to Dave Sacco, who has the lone tally in this first period. Turnover at center ice, played back to the Belmont Hill zone. Regrouping is Killeran. 40 seconds left on the penalty. Great penalty kill thus far by the Spartans. Rifled up the left side boards by Murphy. Diagonal pass to the right side and Killeran. Killeran delays, tries to redirect it in, and Milberg steers it aside. Shot from the left wing circle, tipped aside by Milberg again. About 20 seconds left on the penalty to Sacco. Delaying out to the right point for Killeran. Killeran goes over to the left point. Back to Killeran, top of the slot. Right wing circle. Back to Killeran. One-timer! And it might have been blocked before it got to Milberg, but it's rifled all the way back to the Belmont Hill zone. This will bleed off the last of the penalty. Back to full strength, 9:40 to go in the period. Murphy with the stretch pass, and this will be icing with 9:33 to go in the first period. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start at just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off in the left wing circle. Sacco, fresh out of the box, wins the face-off for LA, carried along the blue line by Duran over to the right wing circle for the shot. Oh, they got Lambert on his backside, and it's 2-0 Spartans. What a delay move by James Roderick. James Roderick puts Lambert on his can, and it's 2-0. Boy, Lawrence Academy just feeling it this season. 12-0 to begin the season, 2-0 here with 9:27 to go. That goal coming at 8:33 of the first period. James Roderick, the captain. We have seen some phenomenal goals already, and we're not halfway through the first period. LA looking for more. The shot from the top of the right wing circle, blocked before it gets to Lambert. Oh, Lambert's got to feel bad about that one. Just a sick move by Roderick. Put Lambert on, literally on skates, and then on his backside, and then the puck got in the net. He roofed it, and it is 2-0. Spartans feeling the flow here. After a shaky start, chopped at the blue line, and now a whistle, and it looks like the linesman says there was a high stick. And now we are exactly halfway through the period, and again, 2-0 our score. The goals by James Roderick and Dave Sacco, both in highlight reel fashion. Face-off in the neutral zone outside the LA zone. It'll be battled for and played forward by Belmont Hill, where it trickles in on Milberg for another face-off. Left wing circle face-off. It'll be Dino to take it. LA brings it out of the zone. Whistled wide left, goes off the back of the cage, and taken over by Litchfield. Litchfield is a large boy at 6'1", 240. Just turned 18 in October. Hope you registered to vote, James. LA enters the zone. The shot whistles wide left. Oh, that was a great bid by Lovett. LA getting some quality looks, even on the ones that aren't making it on Lambert. 8:01 to go, and we have a whistle. And do they whistle another icing? Well, the referee and the linesman are conferring here. No, looks like the face-off is in the offensive zone for the Spartans. Oh, we have a penalty on Belmont Hill. That I didn't see. It's Kevin Mccollum going to the box, and now LA can make it 3-0 here in the first period, and now a whistle, and the referee from the backside is giving some instructions here. And another whistle, and we're just going to start this face-off again. Mcguire pleading his case, saying, why should I be thrown off the face-off dot? So Zephan Kraus will take over, and the face-off is won by the Spartans. There is Duran. He's got an assist. Delays, goes out to the right point, walking in the mid-slot, the shot, and the save by Lambert. Carfagna with the bid there, the junior from Woodridge, New Jersey. Mr. and Mrs. Carfagna lecturing me on the finer points of pronouncing their last name, and thank you very much, guys. You know, folks, if you have any tidbits, pronunciation corrections, stats or info you want to pass along, the chat is open. Drop a line in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know any saucy tidbits you want to share with me, as this is wide left. I mean, I don't know if Pierre Mcguire is watching this game. One-timer, oh, right in front. There is Riley Duran. He gets the goal. He's got 2 points already in the first period, and it is 3-0. The hits just keep on coming for the Spartans. 7:28 to go in the first, and it is 3-0. That's not as flashy as the first 2 goals, but it is still picture-perfect power play puck movement. 3-0. Pass into the slot, broken up, comes back out to center ice. Twirling back towards the other end is Gogwin. He gets delayed, intercepted at the blue line. Now on the left side, entering the zone is Humphrey. Humphrey tries to work his way in, forced below the goal line by Rubin. Around the end boards to the right point, delaying, pass is deflected by Blackwell, out to the slot for the one-timer from the left wing circle. It was kind of scuffed at, and it popped up weirdly off the stick of Humphrey. LA re-entering the zone, 6:25 to go, pass in front, nobody home, but LA keeps possession, played below the goal line, trying to self-pass is Riggins. Riggins has it, tries to get it in front, it's blocked, Riggins gets it back. Around the end boards, out to the left point, there is Connor. The shot off the rear boards. Riggins stays on his feet, avoiding the hit attempt by Kelly. Around the end boards, to the near side for Roderick, and turned over to Litchfield. Litchfield gets it out of the zone. Spartans unable to keep it in, but they will return it in and get a tag up and a partial change. 5:45 to go. It's 3-0 already in favor of the Spartans. Mccollum up the far side boards. Entering on the right side, flicked in. Hip check there by Riggins and taken over by Mcguire. Intercepted at center ice, lofted into the zone. LA getting a change behind the play. To the near side now, Mcguire dances through, goes to the left side. Change behind the play for Belmont Hill as they get it in from center ice. Someone's lost a stick. It was an LA player, but he gets it back. Out to the right point for the shot. It's deflected wide left. Flutters up high, lands at center ice. Now the shot blocked. Return shot, oh, that trickles wide right. And Belmont Hill unable to capitalize there. Stretch pass redirected into the zone for Sacco. Can he make a bid for number 2? He gets ridden into the boards by Killeran. A lot of physicality here in the near left corner. Duran, Sacco, Killeran. I believe there's Matt Beati in there. And this comes all the way out to the LA zone. Change for Belmont Hill. A little bit of Keystone Cops action as trying to get off the ice. I believe that was Dino. Four minutes to go. 3-0 our score. Over to Killeran. Pass to nobody in particular. This is going to be icing. 3:51 to go in the period. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow us on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. LA wins another face-off out to the left point, Carfagna. Carfagna takes the shot, trying to redirect it in off of Humphrey. Still loose puck in front, and able to carry it away is Braden Riley. Comes out to center ice. Carfagna's there. Tries to escape the pressure from Fisher. Intercepted at center ice by Blackwell. Played into the zone, trying to dangle his way in as Fisher got cut off. And now back the other way come the Spartans. Defensive numbers there for Belmont Hill. They'll try to play it into the slot. Coming out of nowhere to get it is Humphrey. And now he delays, turns it around, back in deep, out to the right wing circle. In front, oh, that nearly trickled in off of Lambert's stick. As it stands, still 3-0. Over to Goguen. And the play is offside. 2:54 to go. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Faceoff in the neutral zone, just outside the LA zone. Faceoff won by Belmont Hill, back to Goguen. Goguen plays it over to his D partner. Stretch pass to the right side, trickles off the stick of Kraus. Kraus takes a big hit along the far right side boards. Loose puck in the low slot, the shot, wide right. This one deflects off a body, right over to the left point. Trying to dangle his way through and taken away by the Spartans, played out of the zone. Diagonal pass over to Roderick. Roderick forced back. He'll tap it in off the side boards from inside the red line. There for it is Riggins. Riggins trying to escape the pressure. Plays it out to the left side. Now Lovett out to the right point. Try to redirect it in off of Riggins. Out of position is the goalie. They try to get it in front. Riggins took a big hit. He gets up, under 2 minutes to go. There's Kraus. Kraus plays it in deep. Milberg's there. Reverses direction over to Caffarelli. Caffarelli on the diagonal to the right side. That's a little out of the reach of Duran, but no icing. Duran rides his man into the boards. Over to Sacco. Back to Duran. Loose puck taken over by Litchfield. Litchfield will lead the 3-on-3 the other way. Tipped aside by Milberg. Big hit laid there on Cole Telecki, and now this could be some more roughing action after the play. That was a big hit laid on Telecki, and he went face first into the edge of the glass and the boards. Thankfully, he was okay, and his teammates sticking up for him. So this is going to be 4-on-4, unfortunately, for the Spartans, as Matt Connor just tried to stick up for Cole Telecki after taking that hit. Got whistled for roughing. So this is going to be a 4-on-4, but Connor is going to the box for only 2 minutes for, I guess, roughing. And then it'll be Litchfield to the box for the board, and actually Litchfield has been tossed. Litchfield is being ejected. He's being taken out of you can see number 4 down there walking away from the bench. So someone else is going to have to serve the penalty. Like I say, it's thankful that Telecki's fine. So this will be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then it'll be 3 minutes of 5-on-4 uninterrupted for the Spartans. So we're going to play the rest of this period 4-on-4 with 1:25 left. Referee saying someone's got to serve the penalty for you guys. And that honor is going to Ronan O'Donnell, the freshman from Fairfield, Connecticut. It could have been much, much worse. Telecki got up quickly. I'm sure he'll have a look between periods from the trainer. But again, 4-on-4 for 2 minutes with 1:25 left of the period. Trying to work his way in and throwing it off of Lambert is Fury. Tries to play it back in. This is off the side of the apron and pinned down by Lambert. Boy, a couple of close calls there for Lambert. With the Spartans trying to eke one in stick side both times. 1:03 to go in the period. 1:38 left on the roughing minor to Connor. Trying to dangle his way through the slot, trying to get it back is Duran, broken up and played out of the zone. Carfagna gets stepped over. Putting on the brakes in reversing direction is Fury. Under 40 seconds to go. Carfagna brings it into the zone. Tries to turn it in front. Still got it. Behind the goal. Duran. Out to Fury. And this hops off the skates of Sacco. LA forced to tag up. 17 seconds left in the period. There is Sacco. And he's going to go to the box here. Elbowing call. Sacco goes to the box for the second time this period. And that's going to make it 4-on-3 in favor of Belmont Hill. For 45 seconds. So that's going to wipe out a good portion of the major penalty time. .9 seconds left in the first period. Again, 4-on-3 for 45 seconds for Belmont Hill. LA wins another faceoff, though, even with 3 on the ice. And they're just going to delay. And that'll do it for the first period. Goals by Riley Duran, James Roderick, and Dave Sacco have Lawrence Academy on top of Belmont Hill 3-0 after 1. We'll be right back. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the second period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. Alongside Max Hooven on camera. 3-0 our score. The Lawrence Academy Spartans on top of Belmont Hill. Goals in the first period by Riley Duran, James Roderick, and Dave Sacco. For Sacco, that was his first goal of the season. Had 4 assists to begin the season the first 2 games. For Duran, he picks up his 3rd goal and 1st assist. And for Roderick, he picks up his 1st point of the season. I had a bit of a confusing moment looking at the line sheet earlier. It's like James Broderick had Wake Forest listed as his college commitment, and like Wake Forest might have a team in the ACHA, but not NCAA for hockey. And I had to ask some of the parents, where's he going to what's he going to Wake Forest for? And he said baseball. And then I just looked at the line sheet again. It's like, oh, it says Wake baseball there. Duh. 4-on-3, and that is ripped out of the air by Milberg. 4-on-3 for 24 seconds here. Belmont Hill has suffered an ejection. Brendan Murphy tossed for basically charging at Cole Telecki late in the first period. Grant Litchfield was tossed. In the process of that, Matt Connor got a 2-minute minor for roughing. So it was going to be 4-on-4 for 2 minutes and then 5-on-4 for 3 minutes. But then Dave Sacco went and got his 2nd penalty of the first period. And that makes it 4-on-3 in favor of Belmont Hill. Spartans able to get it out of the zone. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Connor. And then we'll have 4-on-4 for about a minute. Pass out at the top of the slot. 4-on-4 right now. Shot for the right wing circle. Stick save made by Milberg. And this will come all the way in on the goalie. No icing. Referee was about to blow his whistle to call icing. Then he waved it off. And then Lambert covered up. So it'll be a face-off. LSP's next broadcast is actually not this one, but right after this one, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans girls hockey team hosts the St. George's Dragons. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live. And stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy DVD of the game at the LSP store. 1:01 gone by here in the first period. 51 seconds left on the penalty to Sacco. Face off the left wing circle. It's going to be won by the Spartans, but they'll be forced to go get it in their own zone. Rifled up the right side. And now Telecki. The good thing about the hit Telecki took that resulted in the ejection by Litchfield is this one whistles wide left off the rear boards. It looked like a very ugly hit. It looked like he... And this is why at high school and college level they make you wear a full face mask now as part of your helmet. But basically he went face first into the edge of the boards and the glass. And he got up rather quickly. So it wasn't that serious, but just with the intent behind it, that's what resulted in the ejection. 5-on-4 for 1:52 for the Spartans. They try to feed it to Lovett on the as the 5-on-4 started, but pass was too strong for him. Now here's Humphrey. Humphrey off target for Agabitis, James Agabitis from Sudbury, Mass, a sophomore. Left wing circle over to the right wing circle. Pass out to the top of the slot, deflected, but able to get it back is Carfagna. Carfagna over to the right wing. Back out to Carfagna. Carfagna walks out to the top of the slot, back to Carfagna. Carfagna delays, throws it off the sideboard. It's kind of an ill-advised pass there. Can LA keep the play alive? They can. Carfagna plays it into the mid-slot, out to the top of the left wing circle. Now back out to Carfagna, keeps it in at the blue line, right wing circle. Out to the mid-slot. Tip in, not there. Duran gets stood up, fights his way through it, tries to get it out to the top of the slot. Carfagna keeps it in, throws it off the sideboards, and tossed off the glass by Liam Kelly. Kelly towering above the ice at 5'5", 150, and he's putting in work on this penalty kill. 30 seconds left on the power play. Out to the left point. 13 seconds left on the penalty as it rifles all the way back to the LA zone. Milberg gets caught up with Kelly. Correction, not Kelly, Mccollum. Penalty time is up. We're back to 5-on-5. Pass to the left wing circle, broken up. Stays in the zone for LA. Sacco blasted below the goal line for Riggins. Scrum behind the net. Lambert with a watchful eye, and Belmont Hill able to get it out of the zone. 4-on-2 here, but Belmont Hill content to play it into the zone and get a change. Telecki turns it over into the slot. The shot saved by Milberg. Rebound wide left, out to the near side boards, and back to get it his own blue line is Goguen. Goguen rifles it up the right side, redirected from outside the blue line into the zone. There for it is Halloran. And able to carry it away is Telecki. Telecki up the right side. Gets it into the zone. Riggins is there, but he gets forced below the goal line. Shot for the right wing circle. They score! You know, I talk about shots from an impossible angle. That's not the impossible angle, that's the impossible window. James Roderick, stick side, with that spot completely covered by Lambert, and it's 4-0. Roderick with number 2 on the night after no goals or assists through the first 2 games. One of the few regulars. He's the top line left wing, and now a whistle and penalties coming up. He's the top line left wing. He hasn't had a point until tonight. Missing out on these 10 goals the first 2 games. Now 14 goals through 3 games. But unfortunately for LA, Lovett is going to get whistled for a penalty here on the ensuing face-off. So LA shorthanded once again. The penalty comes at 4:56 of the second period. Because every time I touch, I get this feeling. Na, 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 na. All right. Left wing circle face-off. It'll be won by Belmont Hill. Big hit from behind on Zephyrin Krause, who's being forced to carry it out outside the blue line. Here's a chance here. Putting on the brakes is Humphrey. Humphrey turns it in front. And calling for it behind the red line was Telecki. Telecki takes a swipe at it as Belmont Hill tries to enter on the left side, and forced to regroup is Killeran. Killeran gets forced back. Telecki's there, rifles it in right into the gut of one of the Belmont Hill players. Now walking in for a backhanded shot, save made by Lambert. And here comes Belmont Hill re-entering the zone. 2-on-3 here. Getting a shove there is Mcguire, and LA able to get it out of the zone. Now with some space on the right side, it's Duran, takes the shot, save made by Lambert. LA not phased on the penalty kill, 1:05 to go on the penalty to Lovett. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Faceoff in the right wing circle will be won by Belmont Hill, and now an interference call is being made, and this is going to make it 4-on-4. What are the lyrics to this song, Max? What are the lyrics to this song? No, it goes boo 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 psh, psh, psh. Song name? Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. Turnover at the blue line, but unable to corral the puck is Holt Oliphant. And back the other way comes Belmont Hill. 4-on-4 for another 47 seconds against a interference penalty on Drew Blackwell. That'll wipe out the rest of the power play for Belmont Hill. A lot of penalties in this game. Are we going to have another? Had a whistle, and Braden Riley went down. No, I guess we're not going to have another penalty. Face off in the left wing circle. It's Oliphant to take it for LA. Jacob Matthews getting some instructions from the referee, and Matthews has it. Up the right side, Matthews, the senior from Exeter, New Hampshire, enters the zone on the right side, takes the shot, and it's gloved out of the air by Lambert. I think he wanted to toss it to the near right corner and keep the play alive, but referee blew the whistle. 11:21 to go in the period. 18 seconds left on the penalty to Lovett. And then we will have 5-on-4 for LA for 58 seconds. The referee's having a disagreement over who needs to be thrown off the face-off dot, if anybody. And this will be thrown 200 feet. Icing. Speaking of songs that are memes, here's Mr. Brightside. A song which has never, ever left the UK charts. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Got to keep it interesting for Max. 5-on-4 now for the Spartans. This will be a clear for Belmont Hill. Oh, Mcguire, not Mcguire. Rubin takes a big hit. And now Carfagna. 35 seconds left on the penalty. Up the right side. Shot from the right wing circle over the crossbar, rides off the stanchion and all the way out of the zone, as unable to keep it in at the blue line was Fury. Mccollum, and now here's Fury. 8 seconds left on the penalty. Sacco misses the net. Penalty time is up. Here comes Belmont Hill, steered aside by Milberg. Up the right side, out of the reach of Humphrey, thrown off the sideboards. Backhanded into the middle of the ice, intercepted there. Now a chance here for Belmont Hill, but this goes off the skate or stick of Kyle Fury. And Fury wants the face-off in the neutral zone. And he's not going to get it. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the right wing circle, the LA zone, won by LA. Backhanded up the boards by Connor. They're able to get it out of the zone. Forced off the puck is Riggins. He tries to chase it down below the goal line. This is turning into a very physical game. Got a lot of penalties. Already had an ejection, dangling his way through the circle. Now over to the left side, they score! John Riggins gets on the scoreboard, his second goal of the season. 5-0. And it is 15-0 LA over their opposition through the first 2.5 games of 2019-2020. Face-off in center ice, of course, won by the Spartans. 5-0 our score. LA certainly got one of the most potent offenses in the ISL, if not all the NEPSAC. Backhanded in deep. There is Roderick. He's got 2 goals. Out to the right point. On the diagonal to center ice. Intercepted by Connor. So obviously Belmont Hill is going to be playing frustrated. And the key for LA is to just, we've seen the frustration from Belmont Hill. We've seen an ejection, we've seen interference in kind of a unusual spot. We've seen penalties. Obviously LA isn't immune to the penalty bug today, but when it's 5-0, you know that things are probably going to get chippy. We've seen it time and time again. LA's just got to do the right thing, and that is not give in to any temptation to get physical. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything that could result in a penalty or an ejection or a suspension, like what's going on here. The referee is able to diffuse the tension. 8 minutes to go in the second period. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face off in the left wing circle, and it'll be won by Belmont Hill, played around the end boards. Flipped out of the zone. LA looking to force their way back in. Bosco taking a couple swipes at it. Now Fisher off the sideboards, and getting it at his blue line is Matthews. Pass D out of the reach of Matthews. Bailing him out is Oliphant. Oliphant gets it in the zone. Now the one-timer from the mid-slot walking into it. That was Mccollum. Over to Matthews. No icing. Referee was about to blow his whistle. This one is icing. 7:07 to go. 2 goals by James Roderick and a goal each for Riley Duran, Dave Sacco, and John Riggins. Roderick, no points at all the first 2 games, despite the offensive outburst by LA in the first 2 games, which continues here. He now has 2 goals. The leading point man for the Spartans is actually Kyle Fury with 6 assists, though no goals. There is Fury, trying to make a bid for his first goal, whistles it wide right. Kept in at the blue line by Carfagna. Excuse me, around the end boards. And out to center ice. No icing. Over to Fisher. Carfagna can't keep it in the blue line. Now 1-on-1 here for Belmont Hill. The shot, the save made by Milberg. Best chance probably of the night for Belmont Hill, and Stefan Kraus could not capitalize. On the left side, good hit laid by Duran to force his man Rubin off the puck. And now here comes Duran on a 2-on-1, gives it up, and unable to convert after getting it on a tee was Sacco. Under 6 minutes to go. Fury delaying. Now rifles it up ice, cherry picking. Here comes Sacco, scores! Six to nothing. Sacco's got 2. And now he is tied. Well, actually, not tied with Fury. Fury extended his points lead with that assist, making it his 7th. And Sacco gets his 2nd goal of the game. 2nd goal of the season, in fact, to make it 6 to nothing. Fury just delayed and delayed until he found the outlet, and Sacco capitalized. Then again, you wouldn't expect anything less from the son of an NHL coach. Milberg steers this one aside with 5 minutes to go in the 2nd period. Belmont Hill player without a stick. He gets it back, though, and it looks like he's a little banged up. Kelly, he goes off. Mccollum backhands it in deep for Fisher. Turned over. Able to get it out of the zone while going down is Mcguire. Connor. That stretch pass is too far out of the reach, but no icing. Able to keep the play alive. Winning the race of the dots is Mcguire. Backhanded out of the zone by Belmont Hill. Good poke check there by Telecki. Stretch pass entering the zone is Humphrey. Humphrey gets a stick lifted, unable to get a shot off. Humphrey escapes the pressure. Tries to get it in front. Now spins. Now works his way in. Save made by Lambert, and he covers up. 3:44 to go in the 2nd. Again, 6-0 our score. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow us on the web at localsportsproductions.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal LSP37. Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Left wing circle face-off will be won by Belmont Hill, and unable to flip it out of the zone. Kept in at the blue line. In a struggle there to get the stick on the puck is Oliphant. It comes out of the zone. Up the right side by Matthews. And now Humphrey. Humphrey tries to weave his way in, and Lambert will cover up with 3:22 to go in the period. Faceoff comes all the way out of the zone. Back to the LA zone and staying on his feet is Mccollum. Stretch pass out to Caffarelli. Caffarelli over the left side and Duran. Duran tries to work his way in through the goal mouth. Duran backhands it to the right side, passes out of the reach of Matthews. LA forced to tag up. Matthews wearing the 27 that Neil Shea so proudly sported for LA, as that is gloved away by Milberg. Milberg has not had to sweat much today. It's one really good chance, I would say, for Belmont Hill. One quality chance on a breakaway. Although early on in this game, before the onslaught began for LA, as that is held onto by Lambert for a faceoff. It started out with LA having to start and stop a lot, committing icing calls, having some gassed players on the ice there. But what they did was they won the faceoffs. They eventually got out of the zone, got the fresh legs on, and then they found their rhythm, and here they are leading 6-0 with 2:20 to go in the second. Trying to make it 3-0 to begin the season. Turnover inside the red line, backhand pass behind O'Donnell, he didn't see it. Up the left side, rifled in from the red line by Riggins. Comes around the end boards to Fury. Mcguire. Love it. Belmont Hill trying to get it out of the zone. Good stick work by Carfagna. Gets right into the boards. This is fired in below the goal line. Change for Belmont Hill as we approach 90 seconds to go. Fury. Lifted into the zone by Oliphant. Lovett will get it. Lovett tries to work his way free from Bosco. Husband hops over the puck and plays offside. 1:11 to go in the period. 6-0 our score, matching the season high output for scoring by the Spartans, which they set in their last game against Milton Academy. That was a 6-0 shutout win. Let's be honest, you can't expect every game to be a 6-0 shutout or a 4-0 shutout like they had against Seminary, but this is a reasonable start to the season. Pass in front, the rebound. Oh, sprawling to maybe get a glove on and nick it over the crossbar was Milberg. Air Milberg there diving to keep the shutout alive. But like I was saying, you can't expect every game to end up being a 4-0 or 6-0 shutout, especially with the Lawrence Groton Holiday Tournament coming up next week, and we will have every game that will be played at Grant Rank here on LSP. That includes the third place and championship game Saturday morning, the 21st. And it starts with Cushing Academy versus LA the evening of Thursday the 19th. 15 seconds to go in the period. LA got 3 in the first. They got 3 in the second. Referee's arm is up for icing. 8.3 to go. And we will get the official point totals between periods, but looks like Lawrence Academy well on their way to their 3rd consecutive win to begin the season. Now the only question is, can they make it 3 consecutive shutouts? Max giving me a glare for knocking on wood there. Yeah, it's the announcer jinx. Wide left. 2 periods in the books. 6-0 LA. Back after this. This is NEPSAC Boys Hockey on LSP. Welcome back to the third period of NEPSAC boys hockey here on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. Delayed re-entry by the Belmont Hill team that trails 6-0 to the Lawrence Academy Spartans as we get the third period underway. Revised scoring output. Mistakenly credited James Roderick with 2 goals. Here's the tally we have right now. We have an assist for Connor Lovett, a goal for Riley Duran, a goal and assist for James Roderick, 2 goals and assist for Dave Sacco, an assist for Anthony Caffarelli, a goal for John Riggins, a goal for Kyle Fury, and an assist for Damian Carfagna. It's been a goaltender change for Belmont Hill. Michael Hawsworth, junior from Lincoln, Rhode Island, takes over between the pipes for Belmont Hill as a drubbing was put on the starter, Charles Lambert. Third period underway, and like I say, Lawrence Academy looks like they're well on their way to their 3rd win to begin the season. They finished last year 23-3, 20 wins, 3 losses, 3 ties, that is. A loose puck, and they put it in, and I don't know if that's going to be an own goal or anything, but that's a tough way for the shutout streak to end for the Spartans. It ends at 36 seconds of the third period, and I don't know if that was an own goal. It kind of looked like it was kind of accidentally swiped in by one of the LA players, and that was wide open. I believe it's going to be James Fisher getting credit for that goal. So James Fisher ends the LA Spartans shutout streak at 8 times 18, 144 minutes and 36 seconds. Wow. Yeah, Lawrence Academy didn't allow a goal for the first almost 2.5 hours of this season. But Belmont Hill, albeit still down 5, is the first to score on Lawrence Academy this year. And again, it's an unofficial tally for James Fisher, the freshman from Wilmington, Mass. Don't know if we'll have time to get the official score on that by the time this game is over. That would involve me going down to the scorer's box and getting that for you, and don't have a coverage runner or anything, so if you'd like to buy advertising and help us pay for a coverage runner, that'd be awesome. Donate on the PayPal link on various parts of the LSP website, and paypal.me/LSP37. That would be appreciated too. 3-on-1 here for the Spartans, trying to get it back to 6. The delay, the shot, they score. There is number 2 for James Roderick. And at 2:11, it is back up to a 6-goal lead, 7-1. So both Roderick and Sacco with 2 goals and an assist. Somehow Kyle Fury didn't get an assist on that 1 goal, that home run pass to Dave Sacco. When I was looking at the score sheet, but it's just been that kind of season through the first 3 games for LA. Let the scoring continue as Belmont Hill cuts it to within 5 as they beat Milberg on the left side. And it looks like that is Kevin Mccollum with the tally to make it 7-2. Duran almost got hit in the face with a Belmont Hill stick, and that stopped his entry into the zone, forced LA to tag up. And now Belmont Hill with momentum into the zone. 7-2 our score, 3 goals in less than 3 minutes to begin the third period, 7-2. Kevin Mccollum and James Fisher, the goal scorers in the second period here for Belmont Hill. I'm sorry? Was that an own goal on the first one? Okay. Mcguire at both, okay. So I was way off. Belmont Hill stat keepers telling me that Mcguire actually had both of those goals, so. 2 goals for Ryan Mcguire. Colgate commit, son of Pierre Mcguire. Is this just the meme playlist they have at this rink, Max? Like what? Water, fire, air, and I expect to hear ICP miracles next. Hecking magnets, how do they work? Are children really smaller or farther away? I'm gonna break Max by the end of the night. It's a 7-2 game. I'm trying to keep it lively, folks. But hey, we've still got more action after this. We got the Lawrence Academy girls team taking on St. George's. Lawrence Academy will look to snap a 3-game losing streak as this gets through the protective netting and into the spectator area. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of most past LSP video broadcasts or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede Collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. 7-2 our score with 14:15 to go in the third period. Shot blocked in front, chance in the low slot for LA. Good job by Jack Bosco to give up the body and stop an LA chance. Talking about, the Warrants Groton Holiday Tournament coming up next week. Lawrence Academy had 3 ties in the tournament last year. I mean, the ties as in they officially went in the record books as ties, but they lost 2 games in shootouts, and then the last one ended up being a 0-0 tie, and we're like, we don't need a shootout for this one. Milberg sprawls to cover this one up, so they're looking for a much better showing this year compared to last year's outing. Probably see our friends from Culver Academy in Indiana visiting us again. We'll definitely have Cushing, have Holderness. Again, 5 games in 3 days. This is deflected into the zone, no icing. 5 games in 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here on LSP from the Grant Rink. And that'll actually wrap up our 2019 schedule. We might have something over Christmas break, but other than that, that's going to do it for 2019, and then we'll see you in 2020. Well, could do some Jackbox Party Pack around MLB The Show or Magic Arena streams. We could do that. keep the schedule as full as we can. 12:22 to go in the third period. LSP's next broadcast is right after this one with the Lawrence Academy Spartans taking on the St. George's Dragons in NEPSAC at ISL girls hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live and stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy DVD of the game at the LSP store. Face-off in the right wing circle, and it will be won by the Spartans. Played around the end boards. Unable to corral his Caffarelli. Reverses direction. Stretch pass, one-on-one here, the dangle. And now here comes Caffarelli. He's got some support 2-on-2, but he gets forced into the boards by Bosco. But Bosco got the worst of that, running into Caffarelli. And puck rises stanchion around the end boards. There's Bosco. He's been playing some good defense this period. Walking into the top of the circle, the shot is sticked aside by Hausworth. Now whistle and a slashing call. And this one looks to be on Koltalecki, who got boarded earlier. And now he goes to the box. This one isn't so much of a meme as it is a cliche in sports. Seven Nation Army. Face-off in the neutral zone will be controlled by the Spartans. Off the side boards, 20 seconds gone by on the slashing call to Telecki. Pass along the blue line and thrown right back out of the zone. Out to the top of the slot, delaying back to the right wing. Mcguire spins back, walks the blue line over to the left point. Now back over to the right point. That is Hauser. Hauser goes below the goal line. Now back out to the right point, top of the slot. There's Rubin. And this comes to the far side boards. Pass over to the right side. Again, it's Hauser. Was that Gogwin, excuse me. Gogwin keeps it in at the blue line. Despite the pressure from behind. Now over to the left wing circle for the shot from the tight angle that goes off the glass and ricochets all the way back to the Belmont Hill zone with 38 seconds left on the penalty. Backhanded to Killerin. Killerin delays, goes over to the right wing circle for the shot. That is stopped for a face-off. 10 minutes to go. Out to the right point for Killerin, over to the left point. Holding is Murphy. Murphy goes back to Killerin, back to Murphy. 3 seconds left on the penalty. Back out to Murphy. Murphy takes the shot. It's blocked wide left. Played around the end boards. A stick explodes and it comes all the way back to the Belmont Hill and no icing. Murphy still with the driftwood on the ice in the LA zone. Shot from the left wing circle and Milberg pins it with 9:16 to go. LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. Max Hall and Adam Alto, if you're still watching, could you let me know in the chat, like, when public address announcers and play-by-play announcers refer to Belmont Hill, do they ever actually refer to you as the nickname the Sextants or the Hillies or whatever? Or is it just like, you know, European soccer team, you don't really have a nickname, you just go by Belmont Hill, whatever? I err on the side of caution, and I just say Belmont Hill. Like, for example, for all these years until recently, I referred to Governors as the nickname I thought they were called, the Red Dogs. Then I got an email from someone at Governors and said, can you just refer to us as Governors, or Govs? And that's what I've been doing ever since. So, what do you guys think, Max and Adam? If you're still watching, let me know in the chat. 8.5 to go. Up the left side, and a whistle, and a hand pass is ruled. Face-off in the left wing circle. And it'll be won by Belmont Hill. Back to Killeran. There with pressure along the far side, and then blowing a tire is Oliphant. Thrown off the sideboards. Up the right side for Mccollum. Mccollum gets a hit from Connor. Kelly gets bowled into. I think I saw Osworth with his hand up back here looking for a penalty. He didn't get it. Under 8 minutes to go. Warrants Academy looks like they're going to go to 3-0, and now a whistle. Referee's arm is up. I think we got a penalty. It's a slashing call on Kevin Mccollum. So LA to the power play. Sacco to take the face-off against Mcguire. Mcguire has both Belmont Hill goals. And the face-off will be won by the Spartans, carried around by Duran. Duran reverses direction back in deep, now drops it off to the left point, over to the right point, to Humphrey, back to Humphrey. Correction, Carfagna. That one, whoa! One is deflected into the rafters and nearly landed here. Face-off in the left wing circle, Sacco and Mcguire again. Sacco wins the face-off back to Fury, and now a whistle. And we're going to do the face-off again, apparently. Face-off in the left wing circle, again won by the Spartans. Delaying is Carfagna, and he gets it taken off his stick by Mcguire. Comes all the way back to the LA end. Under a little over 30 seconds gone by on the penalty. Flicked into the zone by Fury. Now a scrum along the far side boards. Pried out to the right point. There's Fury at the left point. Fury backs up, plays it in deep. Humphrey plays it in front, can't connect with Duran. Off the sideboards. Humphrey's there. 2-on-2 scrum. Loose puck right in front of Hosworth. Stays off the apron. Played around the end boards. 45 seconds left on the penalty, and it comes all the way out of the zone. Entering the zone is Caffarelli. The shot whistles wide all the way around the end boards back to the LAN. 20 seconds left on the penalty and about 6 minutes left in the period. Up the left side, and this will be rifled away by Killerin from his own blue line. 10 seconds left on the penalty. EDD pass along the blue line. Now entering the zone on the left side is Telecki. Tries to play it in front. Penalty time is up. And that pass, trying to get it to the top of the slot, but Connor was outside the blue line. And this is offside, as it was off the stick of Lovett, as that pass was whistled out of the zone from the LA faceoff circle, and that's where the puck is going to be dropped. 5:38 to go. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Face-off was initially corralled by Warrants Academy, then turned over to Belmont Hill. Now LA looking to get out of the zone. They do. Played over to Roderick. Off the back of the cage. Approach 5 minutes to go. Kept in at the blue line by Broderick. He's got 2 goals and assists tonight, along with Dave Sacco with the same line. Up the right side for Fisher. Traffic at center ice, flicked into the zone by Biotti. Change behind the play for Belmont Hill. Good forecheck here by Fisher. Nearly caught Milberg napping. Now dancing into the middle and getting upended is Duran. That was a clean hit. He's got some snow to prove it. Now here comes Rubin. Steered aside by Milberg. 4.5 to go. Pass lifted in the air, but it went into the rafters. And we also have a whistle, as it looks like we have a slashing call on Telecki again. Boy, you'd think for a guy who got boarded in the early stages of this game, you think, well, I better do unto. Maybe he's thinking do unto others as they have done unto me, but well, nothing nearly as serious, of course, as the penalty that sent Litchfield packing. Shot for the top of the slot, and Milberg makes the save. 4:11 to go in the period, 1:47 left on the power play. Face-off in the left wing circle will be won by the Spartans, rifled around the end boards, kept in before it gets outside the blue line by Mcguire. But now it is played out of the zone, all the way back to Houseworth. Houseworth settles it, and it comes to Gogwin, not Telecki. Wrong number 12. Ronan O'Donnell plays it around the end boards after just getting inside the blue line. Gogwin waiting for it at the right point. Scrum in the near right corner. There is O'Donnell. And they try to play it in front for O'Donnell, but it's not there. O'Donnell gets it in the far right corner. Out to the left wing, now out to the top of the slot. There is Rubin. Rubin goes over to the right point in Gogwin. Gogwin, loose puck in the low slot, and it goes behind the goal. Belmont Hill able to keep possession. Out to the top of the slot for the one-timer. And that was tipped, I believe, by Milberg. Glove down by Rubin. 37 seconds left on the penalty, and this is rifled right in on Houseworth. Goguen will settle it down with 26 seconds left and under 3 minutes to go in the game. Goguen fans on the pass, fans on a second one, but eventually gets it to Killeran, who plays it in deep. Now backs up. Nearly ran into Goguen. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Now below the goal line, try to get it back in front for the shot. Milberg makes the save. 5 seconds left on the penalty, 2:29 left in the game. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about streaming your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $100. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. The face-off controlled by Belmont Hill. Penalty time is up. The shot for the top of the slot, wide right. Loose puck out to the blue line, kept in, and this will stay in the rink. It's a high fluttering deflection and nearly went into the protective netting behind Milberg's net. Now comes out of the zone, and now a breakaway chance here. The shot, oh, what a save by Houseworth, denying Jack McLaughlin. Jack McLaughlin will rue that one. Denied of his first goal of the season, his first point even of the season. Now up the left side, played into the zone by McLaughlin. Under a minute and a half to go. McLaughlin tries to finish the check on Rubin, but passively so. Comes out to center ice, and now here's Dino. Dino gives it up, the shot, the save made by Milberg. With 1:10 to go. Are you down with the sound called LSP? Then follow us on the web at localsportsproductions.com. Follow us and support us on the web at localsportsproductions.com. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Face-off in the right wing circle, and it will be battled for, and then eventually the Spartans come away with it. Entering the zone on the left side, gaining some speed. Riggins turns it over. Up the right side, O'Donnell, and it's forced back into the zone. Under a minute to go. Warrants Academy is going to go to 3-0 on the season. They allowed their first 2 goals of the year, and they make it number 8 as roofing it is John Riggins. Did they give him the goal? I was going to say they better. Bar down. Riggins roofs it, and it is going to be 8-2 as Riggins picks up goal number 2 of the season. And his goal number 3 of the season, his second of the game. So 3 players with 2 goals for Warrants Academy tonight. I think you give players of the game, co-players of the game, to James Roderick with 2 goals and assists. Same line for Dave Sacco. And Warrants Academy, again, going to go to 3-0, and they will have outscored their opposition 18-2 through the first 3 games. But a tough test on home ice, and some of the best teams in New England and the nation coming in for the annual Groton Lawrence Holiday Tournament starting next Thursday. And all the games at Grant Rink will be here on LSP. So with that said, this has been a presentation of Local Sports Productions serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019. Unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of Local Sports Productions is strictly prohibited. A reminder that LSP is a proud member of the Avis affiliate program. Use the promo code on your screen or click the link in the video description for up to 30% off your rental from Avis. LSP's next broadcast is right after this one, when the Lawrence Academy Spartans host the St. George's Dragons in NEPSAC and ISL girls hockey action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow and support LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Teespring, and PayPal LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from the Grant Rink at Lawrence Academy in Groton, Mass. It is the Lawrence Academy Spartans 8 and Belmont Hill 2. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in, but stay tuned for the LA St. George's girls game.